Every graffiti writer knows the name Montana, but did you know there's actually two Montanas? Back in the early 90s, Montana was a single spray paint company in Barcelona. But disagreements between the original owners eventually split the company in two. One side eventually became what we know today as Montana Cans, in Germany. The other stayed in Barcelona, where Jordi Rubio founded Montana Colors, better known as MTN, in 1994. And a few weeks ago, I had the chance to visit the factory where it all happens. While my wife and I were visiting Barcelona, we took the train out to St. Vincent de Castellet, where MTN Colors manufactures millions of spray cans every single year. Waiting for us at the station was Albert. Now here's the crazy part. Albert was MTN Colors' first employee ever. And over 30 years later, he still works there. If there's anyone who knows this factory inside out, it's him. Albert gave us a complete tour of the entire facility. Not just the offices, the whole production line. We got to see how spray paint is made from the very beginning. Once the paint is ready, the empty cans move down an automated production line. Each can is filled with precisely measured paint, then sealed and pressurized. Watching thousands of cans moving through the factory every hour is honestly mesmerizing. It's incredible to think that every mural, every throw-up, every masterpiece starts right here. Honestly, one of my favorite parts was watching the lady paint the colored donuts by hand. That little colored ring is something every graffiti writer recognizes instantly. It lets you identify the color before you even pick up the can. What's cool is this is painted with the actual spray paint, so it's actually true to the color. It's such a simple idea, but watching it happen was surprisingly satisfying. From there, the cans are packaged, boxed, stacked on pallets, and shipped all over the world. It's crazy to think that the cans I buy in Canada pass through this exact building. Then Albert showed us something I definitely wasn't expecting. A swimming pool. On the roof. This is apparently part of the factory's fire protection system. If there's ever a fire, the water from this rooftop reservoir feeds the sprinkler system to help protect the facility. Still, it's probably the coolest fire safety system I've ever seen, especially with that giant MTN logo sitting at the bottom. Even outside the factory, the place feels like a museum. Nearly every wall has been painted by incredible artists. One of the biggest mural covers the shipping building. Albert told us it was painted years ago during a company staff celebration, with 26 different artists all contributing to the same massive production. It's an amazing piece of MTN history, but one wall meant a little more to me. On the back of the factory is a throw-up by one of my old friends, Montreal's graffiti legend, Scan. Scan passed away in 2017, but seeing one of his throws preserved here in Barcelona, thousands of kilometers from home, was honestly pretty special. It was a reminder of just how connected the graffiti world really is. As graffiti writers, we spend so much time talking about caps, pressures, paint quality, coverage, but we rarely stop to think about where it all comes from. Seeing the entire process firsthand gave me an even greater appreciation for the amount of engineering, precision, and passion that goes into every single can. A huge thank you to Albert and everyone at MTN Colors for welcoming us and showing us behind the scenes. If you enjoyed this rare look inside one of the world's most iconic spray paint factories, hit that like button. Subscribe for more graffiti content from around the world. Until next time, stay up,